Okay. Hi, I'm Liz. That's my husband. His name is Cody. He's really cute. Anyways, so I went online today and I looked up some questions / sayings of what people normally say to others who get married at a very young age, such as we did. So, and some of these we have been asked, some of these we have not. Some of these things I've heard, and I just want to get your opinion on it. So, first question that usually comes up when people get married at like 18 or younger is, are you pregnant? How many times have we heard this?
Enough.
And your opinions on it?
If you truly love someone and you want to be with someone, you shouldn't have to have
A reason.
an actual reason, like pregnant or wanting to get out of mom and dad's house.
Mm-hmm.
If you truly love someone, really, as long as it's legal for you to get married,
Mm-hmm.
if you love someone, okay, your significant other, then you shouldn't have to have a reason. Minus, hey, I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Mm-hmm.
I see potential.
But we've been probably asked that over 100 times within the month we've been married. So, I mean, even people I went to school with would be like, oh my God, are you pregnant? Is that why you got married? It's like, no, I truthfully and genuinely love him. Like, that's why. So this is a quote that and these are mostly things that older people would say. You might not be with the same person 10 years from now. Honestly, I see myself being with him 10 years from now. Until I get put in the ground, I see myself being with him.
That saying really came about because of the simple fact of the divorce rate being so high.
Mm-hmm.
And people think, and they're not completely wrong, a lot of the young people go through multiple boyfriends and girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that's a really good saying.
Well, 10 years from now, do you see yourself being with the same person?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is another question that we've been asked quite a bit. It technically ties back into the are you pregnant thing, but it's what was the rush?
There was no rush.
Mm-mm.
We had dated for right at 4 years.
And we had been engaged for right at 1.5 years whenever we got married. So, there really was no rush to it. Alright. The next thing was, most people will look at getting married young as you're making a really bad mistake.
Getting married is a decision you make, and it ends up how you make it. I mean, some people it could be a really bad decision, but for others it might not be.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It depends on how your relationship goes afterwards. I've actually been told this next one is you will never go to college now. Just because I'm married will not stop me from pursuing my education or anything like that.
I wouldn't want it to.
Okay.
I want you to be the best you can be.
Alright, the next thing is, my grandmother actually said this before she passed away, was I got married young and it almost didn't work out.
as I said, it's what you make of it.
Mm-hmm.
It takes two.
I've also heard classmates of mine say, I bet it won't last more than 6 months to a year. But once again, that ties into it's how you make of it. Like, if you're with someone and your life goes smoothly together, and y'all make it work, it's gonna work out. But if y'all make it a living hell for each other, it's not going to. And basically, things I've noticed about being married at our age is that people are gonna judge you no matter what. So, you kind of gotta overlook it.
We have a lot of ups and downs right now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Our financial status isn't the best.
Mm-mm.
But that doesn't get in between me and her. No, we might not be able to afford some stuff,
What we make do.
but we afford what we need. And as of right now, she's not able to be working at this very moment in time. So, it's all left on me when it comes to that, and I make sure she gets what she needs.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't bother me one bit to do so. I make sure she is took care of.
And like, most people have asked us about when we're going to expand our family. That also ties into the financial status. Like, we want to wait till we're at least a little bit more stable for that. So. Yeah, I didn't have any other questions, so I was just kind of going with it. Is there anything else you've been told? Since us getting married?
People are going to judge you no matter where you go, no matter what you do. Whether it's what vehicle you drive, what age you get married, what age you have kids. You're never prepared to have kids.
Mm-mm.
What you drive doesn't matter as long as it gets you from point A to point B. I mean, it's just...
Like, I could probably walk outside and be wearing a pair of Converses, and because someone doesn't like Converses, they could easily just judge about that. And like with the whole preparing for kids, like, you think you're ready, but in the long term, there's going to be a lot of more ups and downs to that part.
It's... My only advice with it is your marriage is going to be what you make it. Give it 110% in both directions, and it'll go good for you. You give 110%, your significant other gives 110%. You talk, work things out. Communication is key. You don't have communication, it's not going to go nowhere. And we had to learn that the hard way. But we finally got it.
The very hard way.
All you can do is your best.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people are going to say, oh, you could do so much better, but if you're doing the best you can,
Mm-hmm.
what do they expect? You know?
Mm-hmm. And another thing with the whole getting married young, we got married. He's 19, I'm 18. We made sure to think out our decision before fully going through it. Because we didn't want to put all that money out and do that, or just like go through that and then end up not wanting what we decided. So that was one thing we made sure to do. So if you do decide to get married young, just make sure that you think it out before you do it.
That comes at any age you get married. Not just young.
True. Do you have any other requests? Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna end it there. So we will see you guys later. Peace.